Now we're going to stay on the shiot. We are now going to mess around with the vowels a little bit. We are going to go from an ah vowel to an e vowel. We're going to take the shiot and we're going to pair it with the e vowel. All right. Go ahead and pronounce that. Tell me what you think that sounds like. All right. All right. I am going straight to hell. I'm sorry. I'm a bad person. I set you up for failure. What you have to know about this particular combination, you take the shiot, you pair it with the e vowel. The shiot is going to go from a regular S sound to an SH sound. So instead of C, you're going to go she, right? Give it a try. There you have it. Another thing about this E vowel, and this is the hill I will die on because, oh my goodness, very important. You will sometimes see it romanized as an I. It's lying to you. Don't believe it. Okay, once in a while, the English language will have the I being pronounced as a long E vowel, like in the word ski, right? It doesn't happen often enough to justify using that as an acceptable romanization for the E vowel. They need to get rid of it. The E vowel will always be this double E sound, like in Jeep or sleep or cheap. It'll always go E no matter what. So for instance, you come across a syllable that's like il, right? Means day, means work, means incident, means, but it's one of those Swiss Army syllables, right? Il has the E vowel. So it's not going to be like il, like you're sick. It's going to be il, like the electric fish. That E sound. And of course, you're making a leer instead of an L, so don't forget that. All right. Now, we're going to take a break from the consonants. We're about halfway through the consonants. Let's look at the vowels now. All right, so we know the ah vowel. We've been using it this whole time. And I call it the ah vowel because if I call it the A vowel, my students will think, oh, it's going to make an A sound. No, that's a whole different vowel. We're going to touch on that in a minute. The ah is the ah is the ah. Different from English where the letter A does a bunch of different stuff depending on what letters are surrounding it, what word it's in. No. Ah is ah. Now, let's take a look at the next vowel. Okay, so we have another vowel that looks similar to the ah vowel, but now we see two sticks sticking out. What does that mean? Well, all it means is that a Y is involved. You're going to sneak the Y sound in front of that ah sound, okay? So we're going from ah to ya. That's the difference. We just add a Y. Okay. Next vowel, we have the aw vowel. Now, romanized as an AW. Sometimes you see it romanized as an EO. That's how, the English spelling of sol, the state of sol, got its spelling. What I would used to do, and this helped me in particular because I grew up dyslexic. Well, I'm still dyslexic. It's not like it stops when you're 18. But yeah, I had an issue with dyslexia. And when you learn English and you're dyslexic, it's this long, strung out text that's just completely lateral, just side to side, and it's easy to just scramble that. It's like this long elfin language that it's too easy to mess up. Versus, I get older, I start learning hangul. Well, in hangul we have these neat little boxes. we'll talk about block building later. But so when I started learning hangul, I felt so smart. It was something about the blocks. It made sense. Like everything for me just stayed still and I could focus. So I would say the hangul writing system, it's like 90% dyslexic proof, in my opinion. Your mileage may vary. But yeah, it's about 90% dyslexic proof. There are still some issues I have, particularly between the aw and the ah vowel. Okay, so what used to help me out when I was first starting out was I would pretend that there was a tiny little kitten to the left of all these vowels. The cutest, tiniest little kitten to the left of all of these vowels, balled up, taking a nap. It's so cute. Now, the ah vowel, because it's pointed left, it's facing left, it sees the kitten and it's like, "Aw, cute kitty. Oh, look at the cute kitty." The ah vowel, facing away from the kitten, doesn't see it. So this vowel is more like, "Aw, man, where'd the kitty go? Aw, man." So like a disappointed, "Aw, aw," versus, "Aw, aw." Now, to beginners, that seems like a very subtle difference. And I get it, I was there. But like I say about all these letters, the more you work with them, the easier you're going to be able to hear the difference. So anyway, that is not only what helps me pronounce the all better, but it helped me kind of remember a difference between the ah and the o, like visually. Go away. I'm already awake. That's my alarm clock. Okay. So anyway, we've got the first three vowels. We got the ah, we got the ya, we got the o, and vowel number 4. Remind me what happens when we see two sticks sticking out. You got it. We're going to say y'all. We stick the Y in front, y'all. Very, very good. All right. Next, we got the O vowel. We are starting what we call horizontal vowels. So, let me make this smaller. The first 4 plus this one are vertical vowels. And then these 5 right here are the horizontal vowels. That's going to be important when we get into our block building. All right, so first of our horizontal vowels, we have the O vowel. Very basic O vowel, like Joe, so, do, that kind of thing. Now, what I would do is I would pretend, okay, I'm laying on a blanket, just like it looks. You're laying on a blanket and you're pointing up at the sky. Maybe you're looking at the clouds, maybe you're stargazing. You're laying flat on the blanket and you point up and you go, "Oh, a UFO. Oh." Perhaps that'll help you remember what sound to make when you see it. Unlike an English O, which does a bunch of different stuff, just like the English A, it's always going to be just like, it's just going to be the O sound, no matter what. So anyway, that is the O. Now, let's take a look at the next vowel. Pretty straightforward. We just stick a Y in front. We get these 2 sticks. Yo. Yo. Yeah. All right, next. We've got the vowel pointing down. Pointing down, double O sound. All right, pretend you're at a concert and the band sucks. All right? What do? You go like this and you go, boo, boo. Now, don't do this in real life. It's mean, but just keep in mind, pointing down, double O sound. Boo, boo, okay? And of course, the double stick version, you. All right. Hey, you're doing great. My students are sick of this joke. I know, I'm sorry. All right. And next we have the flat vowel. Romanized as an EU or a U. I don't really like that. It's just, imagine a guy getting punched in the gut. And he goes, So he gets the wind knocked out of him. He has to lay flat. This is the laziest vowel in all of hangul. It's just, it just falls out of your mouth. It hardly does anything. I have a lot of students that want to pronounce this as the double O sound. Happens all the time. Whenever they do that, whenever they do the ooh thing, I'm like, you know what? You're giving that vowel entirely too much credit. It doesn't get out of bed for less than 20 grand. It's just So, very subtle, very flat, very lazy, just Okay. So, we're still on the shield. We've talked about the E vowel turning the shield into an SH sound. Well, to further complicate things, not only will it happen with this E vowel, but it is also going to happen to every single Y starting vowel. So anytime you see this straight up and down vowel after the shield, or any double stick vowel, it is going to turn the shield into an SH sound. So, we're going to play a little bit of a game. I am going to point to whatever random vowel, and you are going to have it follow the shield. We're going to pair the shield to whatever vowel I point to, and you're going to let me know what it sounds like, okay? And then after a second, I'll pronounce it, so I won't leave you hanging. Okay, you ready? Pair the shield with this vowel. So. We are back to using the regular 8 shield sound because it's just one stick. So, it's just so. Anyway, how about this vowel? Okay, so we have xia. Xia. Not only are we turning this into an SH sound, but we have to sneak that Y in there. Xia. All right. How about this vowel? Su. Su. Regular S, we only have one stick. How about this vowel? She. She. All right. How about this vowel? Shaw. Shaw. Have you seen Wayne's World? Shaw, right. Okay. Shaw. Okay, how about this vowel? S. S. Hardly anything came out, right? Technically, there's a vowel there. Ah, you barely pronounce it. Okay, so that's what's going on with the shield. While we're up here, let's talk about the Fonzie vowels. Have you seen Happy Days? Please tell me you have. I have so many students that are way too young to know what I'm talking about, and I sound like a crazy person trying to explain, oh, once upon a time there was this guy with a leather jacket, and he jumped over a bunch of sharks, and he went, hey, and just Google it. You have to see it to believe it, okay? This guy existed, or at least his character existed. Henry Winkler is a real actor guy. He exists. And from all accounts, he's very nice. So, hope to get his autograph one day. Anyway, in the show, whenever he generally approves of something or is happy about something or pleased or whatever, he goes, hey, hey. And that's what we do with these up here. So we got the A vowels. Now, phonetically, there is no difference. This A vowel and this A vowel sound exactly the same. Now, what happens when we have two sticks? What's up with these over here? We see two sticks now. What are we going to do? Yay! As in, yay, the Fonz is here. Now we can start the party. Yay! Okay. Now, phonetically, no difference between these two and no difference between these two right here. In written Korean, you do have to use the correct one, or else you're spelling it wrong, or you're completely changing the word. But in spoken Korean, doesn't matter. Okay. I was about to ask if there's any questions, but then I remembered, oh, this is a recording. I guess you can just comment down below. Okay. Those are all the vowels. Now, let's continue with the rest of the consonants. Okay, next we got the im. Okay, so the im. Probably the first thing you noticed about hangul, the Korean writing system, is all the circles, right? Because you look at a Japanese writing system, very rounded letters, unless there's a lot of katakana or kanji in there. And then, of course, Mandarin, it's depending on whether you're looking at, simplified or traditional Mandarin, very like jam-packed, very densely looking, like, pictographs and stuff like that. It's a lot. The Korean writing system, very clean, very sound outable, and has all these circles. What's with all the circles? Well, the im has two jobs in hangul. Whenever it's at the bachim means base. Whenever it's at the bottom of a syllable block, the base of a syllable block, it makes an ng sound, like long or wrong or yang, whatever. Whenever you see this circle at the beginning of a syllable block, so if it's on the top of the block or on the left-hand side, whenever it's starting a syllable block, it is then called an open consonant. And when it's being an open consonant, it makes no sound at all. You've probably heard that no syllable block can begin with a vowel, and that's true. It's like illegal. They will lock you up. What you can do is you can begin a syllable block with a vowel sound. You can begin a syllable with a vowel sound, and the open consonant is that technicality that allows that to happen. So technically, we got an open consonant at the beginning. Okay, great. We're still being good little Korean speakers. Okay, great. Its only job in that case is for you to skip it and go right to pronouncing the vowel that follows. That's the only reason it's there. So those are the two jobs of the young. Now, rather than do a few exercises right now, this is best just practicing when you get like to actual words. So we'll wait and work with this when we see like actual words come up. It's just better that way. All right. Next we have the jiu. Okay, so the jiu. Romanized as a J, and yes, it is a J. It's a J. Pretty straightforward. Take the J sound, you pair it with the ah vowel, you're going to get ja. Nothing too tricky there. Well, let's take this geot and turn it into the sangeot. We've got a sangeot now. And just like all the other double consonants, it is more voiced. All right? Now, how do we get more voiced than a J? Okay, imagine what the G sound does in a word like fudge, fudge, or like when the French say je ne sais quoi, or whatever French words that you know, jambalaya. That's New Orleans. So yeah, just like I'm zhuzhing up my hair. So it's a bit different from just like a regular J, right? So once again, regular geot with the ah vowel, ja. Sangeot with the ah vowel, ja, ja. So you felt that it's a tighter pronunciation, right? And of course, we have a little pitch when it comes to the vowel, just like all the other double consonants. And that's the last of them. We're done with the double consonants. They cannot hurt you anymore. It is finished. All right, we don't have to learn any more double consonants. Next, we have the chiot. And as the sound suggests, this chiot, it is like, you know, Chicago or chair, that CH sound. So we take the chiot, we pair it with the ah vowel. What sound is it going to make? Cha. Cha means tea. Pretty handy. You'll also hear like, you know, cha to mean car, because that's like a shortened version of jarancha. You'll hear cha quite a bit. Anyway, that is our chiot. There's no double chiot.